Everybody, this is Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is. Trigger Rankin. What's up, everybody? We up in here today early. What time is it? It ain't that early. It's like 12. 1, almost 1. This is the early live right here. But yeah, man. Just want to let y'all know y'all kicking it with me in the Karma Cafe. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, showing love. About to get this party started. About to go nuclear because we about to do some reactions. So yeah, man. Y'all know the rules. Y'all come in here, hit the like button, subscribe, and wherever you coming in from, let me know. Like, let me know exactly like what city, state, Providence, all that, or whatever y'all coming from. Um, About to get this thing started, man.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, let's get it. First person that we're reacting to today, um, uh, first person we're reacting to is O'Shea Do Jackson. Y'all gotta check the brother out. Got a great channel. He been doing it for a long time. He one of the ones, man. He been doing this thing for a minute, so yeah, man. Let's check him out. This video right here is about Glorilla having plastic surgery, and it says plastic surgery is causing this problem. Let's see.
Once upon a time, Glorilla was broke living in Memphis before the fame. And before she got the money, she looked like this.
From now on, I'm gonna make fun of you every time I walk out the door. Every time I go in the door, I'm gonna make fun of you.
Well,
I don't care.
I'm gonna do you.
But today, Glorilla looks more like this. Now she got an NBA boyfriend, Brandon Ingram, and all is well. But now, people are investigating. Like, why does Glorilla look so different? It all started when Glorilla had this particular rhinoplasty surgery a few months
She got
ago.
a nose.
And y'all, we can tell that she got a nose job. And she can't.
I ain't gonna lie. I was one of the things I really liked her nose. It said, "Are you a small content creator? Are you a small content creator?" I'm small, but I'm getting big. Small, but I'm getting big. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Anybody said Andy, that we already knew. You didn't have to tell us. And it's, when I tell y'all the nose is so liquid, it is, y'all, it's like this.
Levi, perfect. This one goes out to the stars and the stripes. American backyards and vodka done right. We need.
Yeah, I'm a small content creator. That's the
I
same
mean, damn,
person.
you can't please every.
But check this out. Like Glorilla, bro, she looked it good without the surgery to me, bro. I hope it don't turn into a Lil Kim thing where she ducking and dodging and doing all this right here. I hope she don't look like that. But yeah, Glorilla was a beautiful woman before she had plastic surgery. She's on the thin side, but I mean, she looked good to me. Like it was nothing wrong with her. Same thing with Lil Kim. Like Lil Kim was beautiful back in the day, bro. I don't know like what made her want to do all this like plastic surgery to her face, her nose. Like it just like sometimes you gotta just be happy with what God gave you as a human being. Like basically, God gives us a hand. Everybody is dealt a hand, and it's how you use your hand. Uh, is how God basically wanted us to, you know. Now, if you're a woman with, you know, gigantic boobs that have to get, and you're having back problems, things of that nature, and you have to get, I forget what it's called when women take a size down on their breasts. Um, but yeah, like if it's a health issue thing and you getting it, that's cool. But just to do it because I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I really liked her nose before, bro. She don't look the same.
Body. But hold on. Again, some people think that she looks completely fine.
Yo! So if you haven't been paying attention, this picture of Glorilla has been going viral on the internet because she looks completely unrecognizable. People are comparing this photo right here to this early picture of Glorilla, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks like two completely different people. This just goes to show you that you were never chopped, you were just broke. We see this all the time with celebrities because they get work done all the damn time. Somebody has said, I think it's either multiple layers of filler / Botox. This is the point where the enhancements should stop, but they always keep going and become unrecognizable.
Now I want to deal with this unrecognizable part because Glorilla has, in my honest opinion, a majority female audience. I would assume a black female audience. And of course she was already lighter skinned and now she has, some work done. But the question is, who is she trying to look good for?
She already look good to me, bro.
I mean, she already has Brandon Ingram. She has a large female audience. So what is the pressure of, this surgery? Because right now she looks, I would say, really updated and completely different than before. And that's for right now, while she is still young. But again, the person said that, hey, she could become unrecognizable. And we've already seen.
She definitely could look on red. Cause I mean, this picture right here, I didn't even know that was Glorilla. Like, her nose looked totally different. Like, she damn near look white almost. Yeah, she had a cute nose to me, bro. Like a little piggy nose. I mean, it was cute to me though.
Somebody have such an experience.
Now, I do not think that Vivica Fox is an ugly woman. However, this looks normal. Besides all the Botox, and they put too much Botox in the forehead, so it's spraying the forehead, because what it does is stretches your skin out when you do Botox, and when it dissolves, your skin gets thick. It's kind of like losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight, and the skin starts sagging, so they put more Botox in, so the face gets bigger and bigger. Even though...
And for these people putting Botox in their face, I want y'all to know that it doesn't dissolve or go away. It stays in your skin. So basically, you're getting something injected in your skin that's going to be in there for the rest of your life. And I think we should just ask. And I mean, if you got the money to do whatever you want to do, hey, do whatever you want to do with your money. But one thing I will say, what happened to aging gracefully? You know what I'm saying? Like,
A. Fox didn't get a rhinoplasty surgery to my knowledge. She did get some things done. One was a Botox injection, and then we also saw the BBL. Now, Vivica A. Fox has always been very, very beautiful. But then something happened with the Botox.
She looks like a normal 50-plus-year-old black woman. The BBL's a little off. It don't match the legs, but Pop, who is that? Who the is that?
Vivica A. Fox was so ashamed of what she looked like, she actually went to AI to change her.
Man, come on. These folks is too. These people is too. These people is too focused on looks. Like, bro, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with enhancing your stuff if it's yours, but I mean, just be happy with what God gave you, because all this cutting on yourself and all that, bro. They say plastic surgery is almost as addictive as getting tattoos. Like, somebody might get one tattoo and then next thing you know, they got tattoos scribbled all over their face, and it's just weird.
Vivica A. Fox was so ashamed of what she looked like, She actually went to AI to change her appearance. And it got so bad that people started making fun of Vivica A. Fox. Now,
Hey,
this is
she
what
slick had looked like Tyler Perry on one of them pictures, bro. She slick looked like Tyler Perry.
I want to talk about, because obviously Glorilla has this particular change in this dramatic new appearance, but let's look at what we are telling women in the industry or black women. Ultimately, you're telling these women that in order for you to look beautiful, regardless or if you're light skinned or dark skinned, you must undergo significant facial features. We have seen this with a bunch of artists. Meg Thee Stallion, we've seen it with Nicki Minaj, we've seen it with Cardi B, and now we're seeing it with Glorilla. Now, at first it would be a colorism argument, but we've seen that all of these four women, different skin tones, are from different parts of the black diaspora, and they're changing their jawline. They have adjustments to their eye areas. You know, you have nose jobs or BBLs. All of these women are transforming their looks. Of course, this happens with non-blacks also, but in the black community, this is what we're telling women, that if you want to be accepted, what you look like now is not enough. And then, of course, you pay this severe price, because as you get older and you have to keep getting these Botox injections, the same thing has happened also with Lala Anthony and other people. Your face almost seems, or it could become, like disfigured, you know? And then,
Definitely.
but you know what the worst part of that is, gentlemen? Black men get blamed for their choices. Now, again, I want to talk about the changes that women do, especially cosmetically, but that can be correlated to black women's hair.
Why do black men always resort to attacking black women's hair in an argument? You know, people argue in life, it's a normal thing. On social media, why are they so quick to attack a black woman's hair by saying, oh, where's your real hair? Or, oh, you're wearing
Chicken head. Chicken head.
a wig or frontal installation, whatever. You would think out of anyone, they would understand it the most because they grew up with mums or maybe sisters as well. But no, anytime they're on the back foot, it's straight to their hair. They're dissing their own women's hair.
Now, this guy is saying something that largely I've seen before. When black women make the decision to change their hair tone, you know, black men come back and they criticize it. And then these black men are called misogynists. You know, you don't really appreciate what a black woman looks like. But at the same time, these hairstyles are not really to please black men at all. It's more or less an insecurity issue. And this is what happens also when you look at, you know, the Nicki Minaj types, you look at the BBLs, you look at the Glorillas. When you see these cosmetic changes, instead of them saying that they have, you know, insecurity about what they look like in the industry, ultimately it will come back or be tied back to a black male preference. And you'll hear the same thing, you know, with Vivica A. Fox. Although when you look at her, at first she was exceptionally gorgeous, even 4 to 5 years.
I mean, in my case, bro, like, I got a thing for women with short hair. Like, if a woman can rock a short haircut and she's still cute with that shit, bro, like, that shit really, it does something to me. Like, I mean, I'm talking about, they ain't get hard like mule, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Yo, in her older age, she aged gracefully. But what Vivica A. Fox did, she went and got a BBL, which in my opinion didn't serve her purposes at all. And then now the Botox injections are making her face swollen. And so then again, when you hear some of the reasons,
Because I actually seen a video of Vivica Fox, like, I don't know, it was like yesterday or day before yesterday. Oh yeah, she was telling the young girls don't mess with 50. And I'm like, Shawty, you and 50 dated 20-some years ago. Like, why you still talking about 50 Cent?
For why these women are doing this, they're gonna come back and say the same reason as to why they get the weave. But the reality is this.
I made a post about how black women are upholding this whole texturism thing in the black community. How we're the only ones complaining about certain textures. We're the only ones complaining about, not being able to manage our hair. Why are black women commenting talking about, oh, it's black men's fault? What the fuck do black men got to do with the fact that you don't like your hair? Mind you, as a black woman, I have never met a black man who did not like natural hair. But for those of you who have, I ask, what the kind of do y'all even be around?
And I'm using the natural hair argument because this is
I just said that. I'd rather take a bald head chick over a chick with long flowing hair. That's not real. Now, ain't nothing wrong with dating a woman with weave. There's nothing wrong with that. But if it was a woman with short hair that she can get her shit lined up with some waves and she's still pretty as hell, I love that shit. That's the real turn on. What's up? What's up? Hit that like button, big dog. Where you coming from? Where you tapping in from?
When it comes to women and their enhancements. And I know obviously not every woman will do what Glorilla is doing, but some may see her and feel that she looks beautiful and this is a goal for them. The reality is that a black male partner is not gonna choose you because you have a BBL. He's not gonna choose you because you're...
I mean, if you want to choose somebody as far as an actual partner, bro, it shouldn't be about just because she got a big ass. Like, that's... Bro, anybody can have a big ass, bro. Like, the best thing to do is when you choosing a woman, choose a woman that if you was to have a family with her, how would she treat her kids? How good is she to you? Is she loyal? Is she, because loyalty over love is better anyway.
Doing what Glorilla is doing. You have a rhinoplasty and all of that. The reality is for women who participate in these cosmetic surgeries, I've never really seen it enhance their ability to get them in. I mean, let's look at Cardi B. She's gotten all of these things. And what has it gotten Cardi B? To be a sidekick to Stephon Diggs. Woo! In the case of Nicki Minaj, she has Kenneth Petty, the Joker. Woo! In Glorilla, she's still writing out her chapter. So we don't know what she will become. But the reality is that working on all of these things, which is your outer appearance, it shows that these women are more concerned about this instead of working on what most people care about, which is who you are as a person.
Inside.
When you listen to what got Cardi B popular in the first place.
Facts, bro. Yeah, I want to know what the inside looking like. And that's the most important thing to me, because you can fuck around and have a beautiful ass woman and she trash. Like, you be like, damn! Trash.
Was not her BBL. It wasn't her surgery. It was people listen to her talk on Instagram. She was funny. She could connect with people. When you go to her Twitter spaces, that's what you hear now. Same thing with Nicki Minaj. That's what you hear now. People love them because of them. The same thing with Glorilla. She is relatable. And also in the dating market, if you're a woman, it's great to be attractive, but nothing was wrong with Glorilla in the first place. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because so many black men are talked down upon because you don't like black women in their own original format. And when black men talk about weave or these BBLs or these rhinoplasty surgeries, in which they always talk about they don't like and women get them anyway. And when these situations are put up on black men, there's no real accountability for why some of these sisters go for this, or at least create the pressure that their own female artists feel the need to do this. Because Meg Thee Stallion is not doing that to impress some man. I don't think that she's doing it to impress men. But again, these are your women who are going to be the so-called, I don't know if you would call them role models for the next young ladies, but this is going to be the new standard of beauty. On the flip side, a lot of these black men are going to continue to date out, all right? And when they date out, they're gonna date somebody who naturally looks like what these women are trying to become. Woo!
Damn.
And that's gonna be the scary part. Why?
That's ugly. That's what he said. They date out because our women try to look like them. I don't. Well, I don't know. I'm up in the air about that. I'm up in the air on that one.
Would some man date a woman who is going to be so genetically altered when you can go out and get a woman who is not genetically altered? And we're not trying to say that all women will go through these processes, but again, you are seeing women risk their lives going through processes when the real process is just be a great woman. The real
Bro, that's some. Hey, y'all better watch out with them goddamn BBLs, bro, cause it's a couple women. They done met their maker trying to get a BBL.
Process is just be as beautiful as you can. The real process is just, hey, take care of yourself.
Oh no, the gem! Here's how I use the power of Firefly to bring my vision to life. First, I generated some images of the environment I wanted to create. I picked the look that I like and we built the environment from D. We use Firefly again to generate all the textures I see. Let's pick this one.
Adobe Firefly.
Jim,
What the?
and the man that will like you for you, he will like you for you as long as you put yourself out there, okay? Nobody's gonna give you more or less business because you have BBL. No guy is gonna like you less or more because you have BBL. Because you have a rhinoplasty surgery, you're not gonna get more or less friends. People are going to be drawn to you because you are drawing them to you the old-fashioned way. And there is a saying that is so important. The more things change, the more they remain the same. And AI is here. There's so much going on in the world. But what we forget about as humans is that the greatest thing that we still have is human connection. And to make people feel valued.
And another other thing about being human, our individualities, like the differences. Like Glorilla, really, her nose is what made her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know her by. I don't know this same person with the tramped up nose. It just look different. It's like kind of throw you off, bro. Like
loved, cared about, adored. That's something that a BBL can't do. It's something that a rhinoplasty can't do. And it's even something that money can't solve. And when people focus on those things, it really kills all of this other stuff, because you know what happens at the end of the day? All this stuff backfires. The Botox backfires. The BBLs backfire. These rhinoplasty surgery backfires. And then these women keep the knife, going the knife, they end up crazy how bad it can get when all that you had to do was, number one, love yourself and the skin that you're in, and provide value to the world that had nothing to do about what you look like. And everything else will fall into place. Again, there's gonna be people who don't like what you.
I mean, I just say do what you feel. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you wanna, cut your face up, chop your nose off or whatever you wanna do, hey, it is what it is, man. Hold on, y'all, let me try to find somebody quick.
Look like, or who think you're ugly, or who gonna think you're fat. But guess what? You can still get all of that stuff going on, rhinoplasties, the BBLs, and guess what? People can still think that you're ugly, right? And they can still think you're unattractive. It's not gonna change anything. Glorilla is not, I repeat, not gonna lose a fan base because girls think that her nose is too big or too small. She's not gonna lose a fan base because her butt is too small, or her butt is not big enough, or it's not wobbly enough. Why does that have to be the case? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea D. Jackson back at it again for
O'Shea D. Jackson. Y'all check out O'Shea D. Jackson. We about to check out Most Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Wack 100 admits he was begging Big U for his life at Novo. That's what yeah.
As CIO, I connected our teams through Jira AI-powered teamwork software.
For some reason, they don't show the subscribers no more. Hold on,
While fully knowing he's about to sit there and feed him a complete lie.
Hold on, y'all.
To intimidate Victim 1, defendant Henley told Victim 1 that Henley had seen Whack 100 with his wife and daughter and said, there's 50 to 20s with us. Hoodies tied down. Got my hoodie on, all black, tied down. She like, boom, she jumped in the car. Paid for blah, blah. Then took off, boom, this screaming, my wife, Joyce, I see you, Eugene, I see you, Eugene, honey, I see you. He's screaming all that. He got his blower. He got his blower out, but he's fucked up because nobody's around him. We like, Jasmine. I'm like, yeah. He like, you wanna die here, man? Don't do this, my wife, my kids. Trust. Don't do this. He's screaming.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposer.
About to break this shit. I'm gonna break this shit down with y'all.
You are watching a master at work.
In this episode, we're circling back to revisit some of CS2 Badges' lies. I know some of you thought we'd let this one slide, but no, we're not letting anything slide. We're here to nitpick every little contradiction Porky makes, just to show how deep the deception really goes. You heard what DJ Academic said at the beginning. He was reading straight from the paperwork connected to Big U's wiretap. Big U was detailing what really went down that night at the Novo when they ran into Porky in the parking lot. And you heard it clear as day. Whack crying, pleading, talking about his wife and kids being inside the building. But after that...
But if y'all hear Whack tell the story, bro, I think Scandalous got that where he talking about
Porky jumped.
So Trap Lord Ross, when he was telling what his version of the story, Trap Lord Ross was like, that's new information.
No Jumper sat across from Trap Lord Ross
new information,
and tried to spin a whole different story. He even attempted to bully Ross for something Ross said about what was in the paperwork. Of course, Porky Chops had to change up the narrative. That's what people do when the paperwork doesn't match the persona. So here's what we're going to do today. First, we'll let you hear Porky's version of events. His so-called military operation.
He gonna play that.
His heroic fantasy.
Hey, but this shit funny.
Then we're going to let you hear him tell on himself, straight from his own mouth on Clubhouse, where his story sounds nothing like what he told Trap Lord Ross. Once again, the lies unravel themselves. Let's get into it.
You know I'm allowed.
Watch this shit, right? Bruh, I'm allowing you.
You did some punk shit the other day. See, the only difference is you usually do what you did the other day sitting over there in London somewhere, right? And you're not here, right? There's a lot of places you can't go. You send Adam something as if it was a clip of something I did I wasn't supposed to do.
No, he sent me a page from the indictment.
Okay, that's cool.
Where Big U was recorded on a wiretap basically saying that he punked you out with a whole bunch of people. And he attributed it to you, but it wasn't an actual video or recording. This was Big U's version of events.
Hold on, you're the receiver. So since you read everything, right? Tread lightly with this. Tread lightly with this. Tread lightly with this. Because I've been telling myself for the last couple minutes not to really do nothing to you, not to really do nothing to you, not to really do nothing to you. Stop the cap. Because I know what you was trying to do. So since you so sure, did you read what Big U said he did to me? No, either you gonna play smart or dumb. Did you read it?
Yes. Can I say one thing?
What did you find in my defense first? That's the bullshit and the real shit.
But can I say one thing in my defense
I just want to know what you read.
I feel like stuff that Adam said that he put source on top of. I just sent him an image of the indictment and said, "Have you seen this?" You went in the room and you said a bunch of stuff.
No, you said in that page.
Added on.
You said in that page. So I'm asking you. You're just gonna let me know where you at.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Federal Bureau of Prisons.
Hold on, y'all.
We all have different responsibilities. And don't forget, Porky's doing all of this to trap Law Ross, while fully knowing he's about to sit there and feed him a complete lie. Keep that in mind as we listen.
Did you read that? And did you use your brain to understand why and why not? So I'm a dude that has violated Big U like no other human being, right? Violated.
Sure.
2-3 years, right?
That's such a claim to fame now that
Stop the cap.
like the ultimate bad guy of LA.
No.
Him being able to say that he violated is like him saying he went up against Al Capone.
No.
To tell the tale.
No, you gotta remember, I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
On Gillian Wallow's show, Porky openly said he picked Big U as the biggest Crip of all time. He said he chose Big U over Crip founders Raymond Washington and Tookie Williams. He sat there listing off all of Big U's accolades, giving him all his flowers. But then, Porky gets on No Jumper and suddenly says, I don't see Big U the way everybody else does. See how that works? This is just Porky trying to position himself like he's above everybody else, like he's on some level of insight or authority that the rest of us don't have.
I know. Big U can sit on my couch with his head that scared straight in situations where he need our help at,
And did y'all catch that? Porky just said, where he needed our help. Not my help. Our help. Why is that? Because once again, Porky is inserting himself into something that had nothing to do with him. He's trying to make it sound like Big U was running to him and his imaginary team for help. But let's ask Porky the real question. Who exactly is our? Why won't you just say he needed your help? Who is this so-called group you're speaking for? Because it sounds like you're trying to create this illusion. Like there's some big collective of people Big U was leaning on, when really, it's just you talking to yourself, trying to look more important than you are. That's the game. Inflate the story. Inflate yourself. But we see.
So when he get the cap in it, man, I'm
He
telling
right
you, I'm
through
tell
it.
the story now.
I don't see him that way. A month ago, I had to pay rent and help take care of his family.
Let's talk about another one of Porky's lies. Big U owned multiple homes.
Multiple homes.
So how in the world?
Now that's definitely true. Cause when they got locked up, he said the feds ran up in multiple of his homes. So how the hell are you helping this man pay rent, bro?
Could CS2 badges be out here claiming he paid Big U's rent? If you helped him with anything at all, it would have been to help with a mortgage payment, not rent. That's just common sense. But here's what's even funnier. Notice how Porky and Lucy both lean on the same tired talking point. Oh, we gave him some money. We helped pay his rent. Like that's some badge of honor. If someone is really your friend, and they fall on hard times, isn't helping
If you
them.
got a true friend and they help you, they're not gonna throw it back up in your face. Yeah, that's a true friend that doesn't throw anything back up in your face.
What you're
that they
supposed to
did
do.
for you at a
If a
low
man
time.
hits a rough patch and you slide him some money, that's not a flex. That's just being a decent human being. But these dudes turn it into a talking point, a power play. I'm not scared of him. I don't see him the way y'all see him because I helped him one time with some money. Are you kidding me? And don't forget, all of this is built on a lie anyway. Everything Porky's saying is just to distract you from the real truth. He was in that parking lot that night, screaming for his life. That's the reality he's trying to rewrite.
Screaming for us like he ain't gotta worry no more because BU locked up. And I don't think BU beating this case right here.
Who then sat on my couch and said, help me? I don't see that dude as that, right?
And the craziest thing, bro, like
read-
BU really need help at this point. He need help getting out of jail because, bro, he fighting an uphill battle, bro. He's in MDC in California right now.
Right? It says, we was 15, 20 deep, right? And we caught him. And he was by himself, right?
Now listen to the line now. The line coming, hold on. The line coming, hold on.
You do know I jumped out on them.
You jumped out on them.
Walking. I'm in the car with 800 horsepower in it, right? I'm very capable of whatever, right? You do know my homeboys was adjacent to them, but they had no idea they was there, right?
The handyman.
Right?
That's new information.
You do
Look,
understand that, right?
Look. Trap No Ross said that's new information.
Was adjacent to them, but they had no idea they was there, right?
The handyman.
Right?
That's new information.
You do understand that, right?
That's new information.
Hey, Jack, how you living? Oh my God.
Now we got Mount Popcorn. Right here, bro.
Hello, Shay. How you doing? First time meeting on IRL.
Hold on. We got to get to this right here.
He's trying to pack out Traveler right now. Yeah, we need a...
Right?
That's new information.
You do understand that, right?
I'm here. He's screaming.
Oh, that's
Ag. How you living? Oh my God.
Now we got Mount Popcorn. Right here, bro.
Hello, Shay. How you doing? First time meeting on IRL.
Hold on. We got to get to this right here.
He's trying to pack out Traveler right now. Yeah, we need a judge.
Hold on.
We need someone to litigate this situation.
No, hold on. Watch this.
I'm glad I'm here at ground zero, man. This roll the indictment.
Watch this. So let me give it to you, right?
Smell like police service up in here, man. I brought my last suit. And I said, this is the Fed Avengers.
That nigga say he brought his badge too.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
This is crazy.
They got Pete. They got Adam. They got Black.
Mount Podmore.
Shout out to the new recruit, Remo.
He did undercover.
So listen.
Hold
on. Let's get back to it.
The undercover had a stutter.
Oh, the undercover had a stutter?
Actually, no. Won't you?
Look, I just feel like I'll read it. I'll read it.
I want to read it.
Can I say something before I read it? It's very important.
I want you to read it.
All right, I'll read
I want
it.
to see how
I'll
smart
read
you
it,
are.
and then I'll give what I thought of it, and then I'm going to repeat what Adam said about it.
I want a dramatic reading.
You spun it crazy.
I want you to read it dramatically.
Hey, third dog there.
Before y'all get to that,
I'm gonna expose something that I never exposed.
Wow, okay.
I'm so glad you're my friend, because all your options go to jail, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. All your options, everything don't like you.
And this is before BU got locked up, bro. God.
Come on now, dog.
This before.
Come on, man.
Before BU got locked up. Listen to what he said, yo. He said, "I'm glad I'm your friend, because everybody that's your op go to jail."
I'm gonna expose something that I never exposed.
Wow, okay.
I'm so glad you're my friend, because all your options go to jail, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Come on now, dog.
Everything don't like you.
Come on, man.
Yo, Black's my friend. I'm telling you.
Go ahead, read. I'm on him for doing this weird shit. Go ahead.
Henley recounted to victim one, and this is on a wiretap, right? So bear in mind, this is very important. This is Big U bragging about doing this on a wiretap to somebody
Hold on, Paul.
not knowing that he's being listened to, right?
Read.
Henley recounted to victim one an incident in which Henley and Rolling 60s gang members chased down Whack 100, Whack 100, Whack 100.
David, the movie.
I will not be
It's almost normal. We should all be used to it by now. Seeing CS2 Badge's name pop up in somebody else's paperwork shouldn't even surprise anybody anymore. Once again, this man's name is showing up in paperwork, and somehow it never matters. But here's where it gets ridiculous. CS2 Back wants us to believe that the feds have wiretaps of Big U saying all this happened to him. And yet, magically, they never went to CS2 Back to ask him about it. He wants us to think his name just landed in that paperwork, out of nowhere, and he had no clue about anything. Then look at what he said on Clubhouse. He told Tiny Drawls that your uncle, Big Drawls, got Drew down on. We all know the feds were listening to that. He even said he pulled a gun out right there. But nobody investigates. Nobody comes asking questions. Make that make sense.
Attempting to hurt him. Quote, there's 15 to 20 dudes with us with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on, all black, tied down. She like, boom, she jumped in the car, paid for, redacted, and then took off. Boom, this dude screaming. My wife, Drawers, I see you, Eugene, I see you. Eugene Henley, I see you. He's screaming all of that. He's got his blower. His blower's out.
Allegations.
But he's messed up. I gotta read the whole thing. But he's messed up because nobody's around. We like, bitch ass dude. I'm like, yeah, bitch ass dude. He's like, redacted, die here, man. Don't do this. My wife, my kids in that car. Drawers, don't do this. He's screaming.
Now, you tell
He was about to turn you into
I want to see how smart you are. I've been violating him for 2 years. Violating, calling him rats, snitches. He came up there 20 deep to get me, right? And he's telling me some work.
Stop the cap. No voice.
What stopped him from fucking with me?
So, listen, I'm about to give you this. Let me get to it. My interpretation of this, me personally, and bear in mind, my interpretation wasn't put out there. Adam hopped on the live and said, no, this is so crucial. Because I'm gonna get to mine. Okay. Adam hopped on there and said Wack was begging for his life. I didn't say that. You put source on it. Adam put source on it.
I want you to tell me what you get from that.
This is what I'm trying to get to.
Why did he
get to it is because you might not want to admit this. You had your blower.
Okay.
You're begging him not to kill him.
Now stop right there.
Right?
If I got my blower and you 20 deep with hoodies and I'm by myself, right? No begging a plea. That's when you really do it, right? What do you think my mentality was? For a dude not to approach me and you come to get me, and I jump out my car talking, what kind of conversation you think I'm having to make a dude say don't nobody move?
I agree with you.
Now,
I feel like
talk.
I feel like
God there.
You probably
Now I'm about to expose something nobody ever knew.
Oh, shit.
So here it goes, right?
Oh shit! Here we go, goddamn. Here we go, bruh. Hey, bro, we about to go blockbuster with this one.
Target acquired. Indigo Sky.
You're not supposed to be here. You can rewrite the environment. I'm not standard anything.
Indigo Sky.
You woke up, you need.
I didn't know I woke up.
All of this is a parking lot, right? I'm here. They walk down. They walk right past my car. They didn't see me. When I seen them get here, I jumped out. Y'all looking for me? Right? Shit.
Hey, bruh.
You were watching a master at work.
You go watch it. I'm a master at this shit. Watch him lie, man.
Stop. They back was to me. Y'all, I had everything I had. I could have dealt with everything in front of me. Now, what they didn't know is I'm talking to my team. Big Unim is here. Now, watch this. Look, watch this. Big Unim is here. I'm here out the car. Third, who was here, and here?
Taking notes?
Hold on. Third, who in that parking lot, when I'm confronting these 20 Crips, was 20 to 30 feet in every direction and they didn't know it?
Airwick Scented Oils keeps your space fragrant for up to 70 days. Airwick, always fragrant, always inviting.
Those who answer the call of the vagabond know that the best stories aren't about where you...
All my homies was behind them.
That's new information.
Listen.
That's new information.
That's new
Check this out.
information,
So when I'm
bro.
letting you,
That's new information, man. Come on, dog. Bro, we ain't hear nothing about that, bro. We ain't heard nothing about that, bro. That's new information, bro. Like, that ain't what they said was in the work, bro. Like,
No, there's no need to beg nothing. What did I tell that fool? My home, they still don't know to this day that all my homies was positioned 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock. They didn't even see them. I'm talking to my homies in code, letting them know which way I'm gonna push them. I said, nigga, ain't nothing but 20 of y'all. I'ma down 3 of y'all. I just told him I'ma get off in 3s. Right? At that point, he knows if he's getting off in 3s, when he go to 2s, he's running out of it. These dudes right now, to this day, had no idea that they was ambushed. So why you see, he said I was by myself, right? I wasn't by myself. All you gotta do is pay attention to the 3 people who got off the stage with Kanye. Now let's do the math, dumb. The 3 dudes in red, does he look familiar? So where did they disappear to? Well, we walked Kanye to Fed, because that's where his car was at. Right, let's clear that up. Kanye said, whack, my car's on Fed. I said, well, we gotta walk around. He's like, why we just can't go like this? You gotta go to the crowd. He said, yo, people, well, I don't care. So we walked Kanye through the crowd, took him to Fed, went down the escalator, got in the cars. I pulled out first. I always pull out first. My people is here, here, and here. As you seen, he said what? He was by himself. The bozo don't know till this day that he was already ambushed. So once I'm going, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do this. You know what happens when you start to run from that and you start getting that blowing at you another way? What happens?
Operation. I like that.
So now the world knows bozo. Think about it. Where did the 4 dudes go that got off the stage with him and Ye? Where did they go? They were in the parking lot with me. But you tried to play it.
But if you were the threat, then why didn't anything happen?
What do you mean?
You gotta ask
you gotta ask the 20 people that came to get me, right? Listen, I'm gonna be real. They marked themselves out. It'd have been 20 power rules going to get one person, and they jumped out like that, you would have had to use that. I told Big U, this is what I told him.
You gave him a pass?
No, I told Big U, yo, move.
You call about
Adam be
Adam
be trying to be funny, bro. Like Adam Slick be trying to he Slick be slide jokes in there, and if you ain't smart enough, you ain't gonna catch it.
Move. You going first. Let's get to it. He said, "Cuz don't move, cuz it kill me." It's exact words. I'm telling my team in code, talking to them, I say, you ain't holding the cards. They listen to me, tell them to do what? Hold, because I see them moving in. I don't want you that close, because I'm going to make them scatter. I got some shit that's going to make freedom ring. That's a fact.
Bruh say, I got some shit that'll make freedom ring.
Cards. They listen to me, tell them to do what? Hold, because I see them moving in. I don't want you that close, because I'm going to make them scatter. I got some shit that's going to make freedom ring. That's a fact.
This is a fanciful story.
Gang members stopping their track. A 38, does that do it? Nah. Gotta have some shit, right? Let's just be real. Let's just be real.
It just says blah.
No, I'm asking you, what make dudes stop in their tracks? And you know they had some shit. It takes something. Listen, it's a fat, ugly broad walk through here. We wouldn't keep talking. If a bad bitch walk through here, we gonna stop and look, right? So it gotta be a showstopper, right? So now I just exposed to you that the bozo said what?
He was by himself. Showstopper. That nigga got a showstopper. That boy said he had a showstopper.
Bragging to somebody else, bro.
But you said it like it was real. But you said it like it was real.
I was just reading what you said.
That's the part he's mad about, the beggar. And
Boy, that like a rug.
No, what I'm saying though, the part I'm mad about is you act like we cool. You didn't send it to me and say, Wack, what's up with this? You did the bitch ass shit you do, but they just can't catch it.
Now that we've all sat through Porky's little fairy tale, his big, tough battle cry story, let's rewind. Let's go back to the first version of the story he told on Clubhouse, before he had time to sit around and concoct this dramatic military operation nonsense.
Porky, jump out. What's happening? If my wife and kids draws, you know my wife and kids. Any plan, nigga, any plan. If my wife and kids draws, you know my wife and kids. Any plan, nigga, any plan.
And just like that, Porky has exposed himself. You heard it with your own ears. He said it plain as day. Draws, you know my wife and kids are right here. Draws, my wife and kids. That's his own words. He just admitted that when he hopped out of that car, he was screaming for his life, begging about his wife and kids. Exactly like Big U said happened. No spin, no military strategy, no action movie moment. Just fear. So once again, Porky, aka CS2 Badges, has stumbled over his own tongue again. Caught up in his own lies like the others.
I looked nigga dead in his eyes.
Oh, it was what's the name?
It was a bunch of them. It was like 20 of them. So, you know, once they get through the thing, now I got to pay to get through that thing. But you know, it's 20 of them. You got access. You got access. Rush, you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do. If that's what you want to try. And then I go to the Instagram and talk about they packed me out. Come on.
Nigga went to a show to start some shit, but didn't do shit. That's crazy.
Why will it lay two?
No, they went there to look like they did some shit. They didn't really want to do that.
All the antics in the post. I'm like, come on, boy. What is bro?
The stories are fanciful. Like, they don't even line up.
If Wack got stumped out, that shit on YouTube for sure, man. For sure.
This shit is funny as hell, man. Like, do y'all niggas hear this shit? Do y'all really hear this shit? Like, listen to the dick riding, man. Like, these niggas, it's crazy, man. These niggas don't even get paid to dick ride this nigga like this. All that, you didn't get hit. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. I mean, shit, it was 18, 20, big shit. I did what it's supposed to do. I jumped out. I damn sure wasn't going to stay sitting in the car. That's how.
Some crazy shit.
I mean, I was just tripping off the story. I didn't think nothing of it till I was holding it from comp. It's like,
hey, when this happened, because I didn't see shit, no commotion, no nothing right there. There was this shit. I was like, man, ain't nothing happening. I was right there the whole time. I was chilling, like, nothing on stage. Everything was cool now.
Yeah. I had to get fuck out of there. We got outside, got to go to the garage. It was free for all.
So, did he call you on stage and put the mic down or something? What was that about?
Who called me?
Something. Somebody said something like True Car said something on stage and put the mic down or some shit.
Yeah, what the nigga say, man?
I don't know. What did he say?
I don't know. That's just what somebody came in here and said. I didn't see the shit, nothing.
I just think bro should just keep grinding and get better, man. Don't blame it on nobody else, man.
Man, sometimes y'all gotta wake up. He called me out on my stage. Come on, man.
No, we won't. No, we won't. We don't want to laugh. We won't.
You gotta be backstage when you get to my stage, right?
No, that's right. Oh, shit. Backstage?
Hopefully the vlogs picked it up.
Right.
He still ain't called on yet. That's crazy.
Instead of putting that real work and getting your shit, you just trying to get
saying, though.
I can't even understand it.
I'm just saying. You gotta, sometimes you gotta read between the lines.
That shit clear. Friends?
Wack responsible to being knocked out at the Games concert.
Knocked out at the concert.
Man, get the fuck out of here. It's weird. Yo, they gotta stop playing with fake knockouts, man. When you talk to people in crowd, they gotta stop playing with fake knockouts. That don't look good. I mean, you gotta stop playing with fake knockouts.
Wait a minute,
I'm afraid to do that. That should be weird. Like, I know it, I can't be that much of a just make something up. Make something up. Like, I ain't gonna go lock, nigga. What you mean? You know, it's crazy. I didn't even see Phoenix Tech. Let me pull up on her holiday real quick.
you got a strong ass knock, Wack.
Cause I be forgetting. I be supposed to pull up on it. I get the mood. I forgetting. I said, you know what? I'm past her. Pull up on her real quick. Let me tell her to pull up on. I be forgetting. She like, yeah, somebody to check on Phoenix because somebody was not.
Stop the cap. No voice.
I don't heard do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I met you when you brought your daughter to the show a few years ago.
Not tomorrow.
Oh man, cool lady. He doing good. Getting ready to finish this little shit up.
Yeah, he about ready to go.
Yeah, he almost through.
And he finna go back on tour, or he already did?
Yeah, nah, we finna go back on once they finish it up.
Max, what up, man?
Yeah, we popping.
It's cool, boy, good.
That's hard, man.
He'll never change. That's all I like about him.
Yeah, Schoolboy. But I've been knowing about Schoolboy. I learned about Schoolboy like, what, 2000? Might have been. It was early, like in the mid, like probably like 2000. It was after 2010, probably. I'll say that. After 2010. That's when I learned about Schoolboy Q.
Yeah, you had your daughter back there. You had took a picture with your daughter.
That's when I used to fuck with I used to fuck with your boy Trinidad James. That's when he was working at Ginza downtown in Atlanta.
Met you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was backstage.
All right, folks. You know how.
Cold all on
Hey, you know you buy them shoes because you really like them, and they're half size too small, so you take the soles out.
Let me follow my name. Let me follow that name real quick. Hold on.
No, they definitely make it a half size.
You be straight. You be straight for about 3 hours.
And then them bitch get to hurt and it's hard to
Like, you know you weren't supposed to do that.
They was telling us about the concert. How was the concert? I thought it was lit, huh? Beast was telling us.
Oh, it was big, because, you know, you get to, it's coming through, and, you know, they pull up, they don't, you know, it'd be easy if they just got there and kick it, but they just want to come in and go on stage. They didn't come and go on stage to leave. They say he stopped. What did he say he did?
He gonna whack. How you gonna let someone named Tony Draws take off on you like that?
Man, listen, man.
That shit cap whack talked about
2018. You wanted me.
Hey, he was gonna.
All I did was even out the playing field.
I wish you could get the camera footage. Put that shit out. Put that shit out.
I mean, this is crazy. You got one nigga like, come on, bro. It's only one reason it don't work. This ain't stupid.
Have you seen that before?
I know the look. But where the footage at?
Yeah, let's know about the bus. But you already know the truth, don't stop. More stories, more breakdowns, more exposure. Smoke got a TV. We're on time.
Y'all check that boy. Scandalous Most Los Angeles out. Let me see. Let me see what Twins can Hangout Kenya got. Y'all need to check out Twins Hangout Kenya. They got a great channel. Let me subscribe on this phone to them. They got a great channel, y'all. 2 days ago, self-destruction. We miss you. So let's go. Let me see. We're gonna try this one, y'all. Twins Hangout Kenya. Y'all check them out. They got a great channel. Gosh.
If you know luxury.
Oh,
it's not just a word. It's
to get into it. Let's go. I'm about to break this down, y'all. I'm about to break this down.
Y'all want to know who ain't in them Epstein files? Ain't no black people in them Epstein files. Ain't no Latinos in them Epstein files. Ain't no illegal immigrants in no Epstein files. Ain't no Haitians who are eating dogs and cats in them Epstein files. Ain't no illegal immigrants in no Epstein files. But you know who was in them Epstein files? A bunch of white men. A lot of white men. 99% of them are white men who are in them Epstein files. That's why they don't want to. But you don't see no illegal immigrants in there, do y'all? Ain't no Barack Obama or Kamala Harris in them files, none of that. Y'all don't see none of that, do y'all? Y'all just see white men in the. So why wouldn't Democrats want to release the files as Mega say?
D.L. Hughley just dropped some bombs, some knowledge right now. You know what he said? He said, you know who's not on the Epstein list? No black people, no immigrants, no trans, no drags. And you know what? That is so true. You're not gonna find no DEI hires on that Epstein list because you know what? It's a middle-aged white man's game. The largest demographic of sex offenders are middle-aged white men. And I'm not even making that up. That's like actual statistics. And if you support this, like
that's crazy. The largest demographic of PDFers is YTMEN. Wow.
D.L. Hughley says, you have a favorite pet.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren and I'm Maureen. So in today's episode, you're going to be
Mari and Mari. Hold on, she said Mari and what? Hold on.
You have a favorite pet.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren and I'm Maureen. So in today's episode, you're going to be talking about
the other one named Maureen, and the other one named Maureen. So they names spelled the same, just her. The other one, she got a double E on her name.
Black man brought onto the internet, and he realized that out of the Epstein files, a lot of them names that were coming out of those files were white men, and he's just gonna be talking about the relationship of the files and MAGA supporters. Right, guys, I feel like today's speakers are really giving us a lot to think about, and the Epstein file saga, I feel like it's just getting worse, and this is just proof that people can never really see from the same point of view, which is quite sad. Let us know what you think about this video in the comment section. Also consider subscribing if it's your first time here, and we'll just give our commentaries when we come back. For now, let's watch and then we come back.
Y'all go follow their channel, man. Follow their channel. They got some good stuff going.
Bill Clinton, go get freaky Bill all y'all want to. We do not care. But we know our people are not in them. No blacks, no Latinos, no Asians, no Mexicans, no Indians. But you know who's in there? Trump and all his white friends, all them powerful people who trap young girls are white men. And that's why they don't want to release those Epstein files. Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. Tell me if I'm wrong. Do y'all know anybody that's not white that's in those Epstein files, y'all? So release the damn files and make it, don't use, we don't want the files released. Them ain't our people. Those ain't our people. So we need everybody accountable for their actions. But we know who in them files, y'all. All white men. All white men.
Like the Garden.
And this is nothing against anybody of any color. It's just the facts of what is in the paperwork allegedly.
Yeah, it's a real place.
How do you know it's a real place?
I was there.
You're gonna have to elaborate on that.
Well, it's nice to know that these MAGA predators are coming out of the woodworks. The predator-in-chief has given them a platform and has enabled them to come out and be bold about their stance and their ideology about grit. But for those of you that don't know, Dean Withers is a large content
Where you coming in from?
Debater here on TikTok and on other apps as well. And a day or two ago, he had a MAGA.
You in America or what city? What city, state, or country?
Are you asking me why it's wrong to rape children?
Yeah, I need you to tell me why it is wrong in your eyes
to do that.
Yes. Do you need me to repeat it?
Hey, hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button, man.
Why is it wrong? Is that too hard of a question?
I could barely hear.
I need TikTok to do me a big favor. We need to make this account famous. As an SA survivor myself, it is my duty to expose these types of accounts, all of these beta males that hide behind these accounts and think that it's justifiable. They think that their comments and the way that they speak on social media have no consequences. TikTok, you all know what to do. Share this video, like it, place it on other apps, do what you have to do. And every single time these beta males come out of the woodworks on social media, it is our job to screen record this and make sure that their accounts become famous and let the whole world know where they stand on this. This is predatory criminal ideology if this person isn't a predator already. And I'm pretty sure they're who they have.
You're right. Let's say you're right. I'll grant that you're right, and he's on and all the things, and you're right about all the accusations you've been making. Why is it wrong that he did those things?
Are you asking me why it's wrong to rape children?
Yeah, I need you to tell me why it is wrong in your eyes
to rape children.
To do that. Yes. Do you need me to repeat it? Can you not hear me? Do you have too many talks in your ears, or what's up?
This man is asking, man, why is it wrong to... And he couldn't even answer the question.
Why is it wrong? Is that too hard of a question?
Crazy. I don't hear shit. I don't hear nothing. Damn. He had a meltdown.
It's happening. It's actually happening.
Why don't you actually answer the question?
It's actually happening.
No, because I asked the question. I
didn't think this would happen. You know, we see it often. They'll say that something's wrong, and then Trump will do it. Reporters are now saying that it's not wrong to rape children, and asking if it's wrong to rape children.
Hey guys, so the evidence has become so damning on Donald Trump that his raping children. Can you tell that we're at? I need a voter to understand this is you. believe in that sort of sentiment or not, if you
That's the benefits you've earned. Governors, senators, for those who serve.
Every bite of the Philly cheesesteak, and I'm like, yeah, that's why I ordered Menno.
So guys, welcome back. He did say and he did point out that in the Epstein files, so far, the names that are coming out of that file, there are no immigrants in that book, and there are no black people in that book, right? And when Trump was running for office, he said that America crime has rocketed because of immigrants, right? And also, white America usually tends to think that crime is in America because of black Americans. Yet, when you see this file, according to the names that are being released, are of rich white men who are committing this crime, right? Are now saying it that something is only wrong until a white person does it, and worse off until a rich white person does it. And this has propelled even some MAGA supporters like the caller we saw in the podcast, even saying that they see no wrong in a man raping a child, right, guys? And this just makes you think, right? What are some of the despicable things that because it's a crime also if a poor person does it, because can you imagine a poor white man or black woman who has such a rap sheet, the same that Donald Trump has? Do you believe that this person will be walking the streets? I feel like the elite also get away with so much. And also, let's talk about the statements I said in the opening introduction. I said that this is something to note that the brother brought forward, which is good, because when you compare the ratio of things like these Epstein files and you compare to what black men who are elite have done, I feel like the ratio does not even compare, because I'm thinking about also Didi, and it's just fair we mention him because the behaviors are the same, right? And I'm asking myself, how many Epsteins are there and how many Didis are there, and how many of them get away with such things, right? And also another thing I wanted to say is the man who called the podcast, I don't think such men should ever be allowed anywhere near children, and they have no business having.
And that's very true. That man, he couldn't even answer the question, bro.
Children themselves, because if someone has a rotten mind like this, then where is America heading? Because right,
she said a rotten mind. Somebody got a rotten mind like that. And that's, I mean, you couldn't say no better words about the situation. A rotten mind. I gotta write that down. A rotten mind. That's ugly.
now such men have started to think that rape is such a normal thing that should have no consequences, right? I don't know if some people just skip school or they just need to be told step by step why things are wrong and why you shouldn't, as a grown adult, you are the adult in this situation, why they shouldn't be doing some things. And if he went to school in any way and understood his biology, he would know that a child's body is very different, and most especially because it's.
My bad, y'all. Hey, y'all go check out them twins, man. I gotta go back. Give me a second.
We're having the best time in the hospital tour. Now we're gonna go make some spirit tonic. Yes, my dad and my aunt are waiting for a spirit tonic, so we shall not keep them waiting. We are gonna make a spirit tonic for my aunt, my godmother Dana, and my honorary dad. Yeah, and my dad. Party. Here we go. 1 ounce spirit. And then some tonic mix.
All right, y'all. So, hold on. Okay, so street like damn, I can see it breaking news. But last so future brother casino street from my house. They was on the Airbnb and did it at the house, and it was a shipment. Leave and go back. You know what I'm saying? Take it the web. You can't take it to that house because they just right back. Yeah, right back this way right here. They raided that store. Yeah. But this story right here is about Future, and they're called y'all check out Gossip Rush Official. I'm gonna subscribe to it on this phone. Let me see. I'll sub to it. Since we gonna do a video of theirs.
Why not with Future's blood brother, who kind of like runs the FBG label? Why would he have a bunch of like? Do people keep personally? No, right? I don't know if it was about like.
This was not personal use. This shit was like he had, I think, at least 20 keys of fentanyl, and they say he had $380,000 cash in the house.
It's like they're doing some drug.
Feds just pulled off a massive sweep, and Future's real brother, FBG Casino, is now facing a serious federal case that could keep him away for a very long time. Behind all the flashy jewelry and spotlight moments, investigators claim he was tied to a major operation that ended with agents storming in. What really brought Casino down is way more complicated than people think. And word is, the feds might be looking to connect this to something even bigger that could reach high up the chain. The Atlanta scene has been buzzing ever since this news broke because this isn't just another street situation. It's a full-on federal case with major attention on it. On November 19th, 2025, everything changed for Rico DeVille Boyce, better known as FBG Casino, Future's actual brother. He was chilling at an Airbnb in Forest Park when a federal task force rolled in and took control of the scene.
That's where I live at, Forest Park. I just told y'all, right there. It's right there. Like, probably a stop sign away, their house got busted.
Fast. And let's be clear, this isn't a small-time case. These are heavy federal accusations, and it's clear they've been watching him for a while. Now here's where things really start to heat up. People are asking, Casino been living flashy for years, so why did the feds move in now? November 14th, 2025, federal agents from multiple departments rolled up on that Forest Park rental like it was straight up a movie. When Casino spotted them, he tried to dip out the side door. 41 years old, still moving like he's in his 20s. But the feds don't play. They had the whole scene mapped out, been watching him for months, maybe longer. When they caught him trying to leave, they found around $4,000 on him, which might sound like a lot, but for someone living like Casino, that was just walk-around money. Now, everybody knows in the neighborhood running from cops might be instinct, but when it's federal agents, that's a whole different type of situation. And this wasn't no small-time setup. It was a full network that had been sliding under the radar for years. Here's where it gets even crazier. A 23-year-old from Coachella, California, named David S. Devin Montello Diaz, got caught up in the same case. That West Coast to Atlanta connection is what reportedly caught federal attention in the first place. When people start moving things across states...
See, like, we'll just say you in Texas. You might be in Dallas, but you're supplying Houston, other parts of Dallas, with drugs or whatever. That's still gonna be a state type of thing. But once, like, if you're in Dallas and you start neighboring states, across state line is federal.
That's when the big agencies step in. This young guy probably thought it was just easy money. But now he's facing the same serious consequences as Casino. And that $4,000 they found on him, that was nothing compared to what was waiting inside that property. When we're talking about 21 packages of illegal goods, around $380,000 in tightly wrapped cash, a money counter, a vacuum sealer, and even a Glock 19 listed in the report. That's not some random setup. That's an organized operation, and they even said there was another $80,000 tucked inside a designer bag that reportedly belonged to Casino. This man was living big, while his own brothers were hundreds of millions. Now, Casino literally appeared in Future's music video called Feds Did a Sweep. In the video, he's surrounded by cash, showing off a lifestyle that ended up mirroring what art was copying life. Or maybe life was copying art. Either way, it's crazy how real that video feels now. But it goes deeper than that. Casino had been part of this lifestyle talk for years, even speaking on it in interviews and dropping a mixtape and Zaytoven on it. The whole Atlanta scene was behind him. By 2017, he was on DJ Small's Eyes saying trapping is done, and that real hustlers don't exist no more. He was calling out how people expose themselves online, posting too much, basically building their own cases. It's ironic now.
Got to go back and look at those interviews because he said
the irony here is basically building his own case through his interviews and social media. In one viral street politician interview, he's seen cruising around, reportedly armed, bragging about having people ready to move, and even showing off inside a Rolls Royce. Viewers called it out instantly, saying he was being reckless and setting himself up. One comment even said, "How many guys gotta end up in federal trouble before they realize these videos are self-snitching?" Crazy part, that comment turned out to be right. Now let's break it down. When your brother's worth between and you're still risking your freedom out here, that's either pride, ego, or something deeper in the culture. Some folks just can't stand feeling dependent, even if it's on their own family. But Casino took that stand on my own energy to a whole different level. What made things even more complicated was his actual role in FBG. He wasn't just Future's brother, he was also involved in the label's day-to-day moves. He had responsibilities, and Future reportedly trusted him with major operations. Now the big question...
See, that's crazy, bro, because it's like... Yeah, that's...
He sent it.
He's 41, he's so... He'll be 51 when he get out. If he get the minimum, he gonna be 51 when he get out. He's 41 now. But let's just say they just say, oh, now we'll give you 20, 30, like 40, whatever.
The crazy thing is, he's been moving like this.
What if they give him life?
Online posts, interviews, flexing moments, all while the feds were probably keeping tabs the whole time. In that Feds Did a Sweep video, Casino was literally surrounded by money and showing off the same lifestyle that's now part of his case. Wild, right? And nearly $400,000 in cash. And what they'd uncover, Casino had been doing his thing for years, so something had to change. Maybe it was his co-defendant, David Montelo Diaz, the young guy from California. That cross-state connection could have easily caught federal attention. Once things start crossing borders, it becomes a whole new level of law enforcement interest.
Word to the wise. They keep saying it. They tell y'all the blueprint. Don't go over where you at. And I don't know if y'all know, like, they got some shit called Interpol. This is like the international police, Interpol. If you fucking around and you taking drugs from another country to our country, you going to some shit worse than, man, you going to some shit, bro.
That's what most people don't get about federal cases. They don't happen overnight. These agents move quietly, watching, listening, tracking money, and most importantly, flipping people. Somebody in Casino Circle likely got caught in a smaller situation and started talking to protect themselves. That's how these big cases usually start. One person folds, and the dominoes start to fall. But this case ain't just about Casino. It's got all the signs of something much bigger. Federal, free bands, FBG, with Casino running the side, multiple artists.
But by him being over Future's label, they might have to look into what Future got going on. This
Investigators
is
could
crazy.
start connecting dots. If the feds decide to go deeper, they could try to paint the picture that the music business was being used for more than just records and shows. And that's exactly what has people saying Future could be in a vulnerable spot right now, especially with his own brother caught in a federal case tied to those 21 packages. The feds could end up arguing that Future knew what his brother was into, and that his label, FBG, was used to clean up the money. Let that sink in for a second. Future music has always included talk about the streets, fast moves, and
now that right there, I don't believe that, because I don't believe Future was used to clean up the money, because at the end of the day, it would be easier to clean up money through a label like Free Bands. But the reason why I don't feel like, worth is like 100 million. He just sold his catalog a couple years back for $70 million. So like, why wouldn't he be worth 100 million? Like, just in Future's defense.
hustler lifestyle. Songs like Move That Dope and Karate Chop could now be twisted around and used. That's the scary part. Federal investigators love using lyrics, interviews, and social media posts to paint a picture, and Future's catalog is full of street references. They could try to argue that FBG wasn't just a label, but a criminal organization, with Future as the boss figure and Casino running the street side. Another angle they might take is following the money. If Casino was making large amounts from illegal activity, where did that cash go? Was any of it tied to the label? Were legit business moves used to move that money around? That's exactly what forensic accountants are trained to uncover. They trace every dollar until the story makes sense. But this isn't just about one arrest. This is how the feds operate in 2025. They don't just want the people on the ground. They go after the entire structure. We've seen this playbook before. Maybe it's the new administration pushing harder on high profile. Really confusing about all this. Why was Casino still in the streets? Easily put him on payroll. We're talking about a superstar worth hundreds of millions incoming. In street culture, there's this mindset that you don't abandon the life that built you. Some people feel like they owe the game something. Like walking away would be betrayal. Maybe Casino felt trapped by loyalty, unable to leave behind the network and people who've been relying on him for years. But that same loyalty might now be the reason he's facing the fight of his life. Family ties are powerful, but business is business. Future probably told Casino long ago to leave that life behind. But you can't save someone who isn't ready to save themselves. Now Future's in a tough spot, because even helping his brother could be twisted the wrong way.
Yeah, because shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If y'all go up there, like, say you a convicted felon, you got the money, or you on probation or some shit like that. It's certain instances where, just say your homeboy. Hold on. Hey man, we gotta I might have to cut this live right quick. Y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit notification. Peace and one.